Hi everybody, it's me, Sailor Pluto here, and today I'm gonna talk about this one thing that I think that I'm gonna probably have to go. It's been driving me crazy for a while. Me not being considered Pluto not being considered a planet, then being considered a planet. What's going on? Okay, the International Astronomer Association, or whatever they were called, claimed that Pluto was too small to be a planet. They said Pluto was a dwarf planet and said no, it wasn't a part of the Milky Way, that it wasn't a part of the solar system in the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, so by your definition, planets can only be big, and that they can't, and if they're small, well then they're not planets, they're dwarf planets. Well, didn't you just call Pluto a planet by calling it a dwarf planet? Sometimes the intelligence of people just simply amazes me. I mean, I know these people are highly educated, they went to the best colleges and universities in the world, they got doctorates and everything, but seriously, sometimes their intelligence amazes me. They sit there, or yeah, they probably did sit there, and they say that, or they probably had a press conference where they probably stand there, and they said, oh, Pluto's too small, so it can't be a planet. It's a dwarf planet, people. And dwarf planets need to be segregated. Can't be a part of the Milky Way galaxy solar system. Oh, no. Well, I got a little news flash for you. God did make Pluto a member of the Milky Way galaxy solar system, if you like it or not. You can defunk it as a planet, you can say anything you want to say, but God made Pluto a planet. Yes, a small planet, but still a planet. You idiots simply pissing me off, because by your logic that meant that a small person, like a baby or a toddler, or would say someone who has a growth problem, and they're a small person. By your logic, that means that a baby or a toddler or a person who had a growing problem and they stopped growing after a certain age, that would mean that they're not people. That small people are not humans, but they're small humans. Yeah, they are people. Just because they're small, they're still people. Just like a baby and a toddler is technically still a person. So that's kind of stupid logic there, saying that Pluto is a dwarf planet and it can't be a planet. I mean, you people always like to try to funk everything. And I know that if I said, oh, God created Pluto as a member of the Milky Way galaxy solar system and that it's a dwarf planet, you'll say, where's your evidence and where's your proof that God created it? We believe in the Big Bang. Yeah, you're going to throw the Big Bang shit at me. And then you're going to say, oh, because the shock waves, lost a lot of power when they got to Pluto. You're going to say that's why Pluto's a small planet. Give me a break. God created Pluto as a dwarf planet, a small planet, but still a planet. And if it's not a planet, why the hell has it got moons around it? Yeah, because that's another characteristic of planets. God always has one or multiple moons floating around it. You people always like to say stuff, but then you don't think everything through. Okay? I don't care what you assholes say. Pluto is still a planet, and I don't care what they think. Okay? You can rant and rave about how dwarf planets aren't planets, and that that Pluto lost its status as a nice member of the Milky Way galaxy solar system, or whatever you want to call it. But that's your opinion. It's not fact. You can't go out there and prove it's not a planet. Okay? Just because it's a small planet doesn't mean that it ain't a planet, you morons. Jeez. You people always want to open your mouth and say something stupid. You didn't want to think everything through. You just woke up one morning, looked at your telescope, or whatever form of it you're using, and then you said, oh, God made Pluto too small. So because it's a small planet, we have to segregate it from the rest of the solar system. But that's not good enough for it. We have to take away. We can't call it a planet. It's a dwarf planet. Well, a dwarf planet's still a planet, right? So you idiots did not take its planet status away. You morons just gave a different planet type, a dwarf planet. Okay? So by you guys trying to strip Pluto of its God-given planetorial right, you basically just renamed it. That's all you did. You're like, it's not a planet, it's a dwarf planet. So you just categorized it, classified it as a different type of planet. It's still a planet, morons. You didn't take away my planet. You didn't take away Pluto or my planet status from me. I still got it. Just because my planet's small, it's still a planet, morons. You just reclassified it, that's all. You just gave it a new name. So you got all excited and you had your press release years ago, and then you had your champagne or whatever the case was, and then you realize, uh-oh, a dwarf planet is still a planet. Oh, we failed. Yeah, apparently you failed. Well, I don't care what you think. I'm still a planet. A dwarf planet's still a planet. Come up with more proof to try to deny its planet status. Yeah, especially when Pluto has moons and it orbits around the sun just like every other planet. Yeah. Idiots. I'm Sailor Pluto and I'll